Fire in the hole. I will have to adjust that trigger. Shot a little high from where it was playing. I bet that's going to spread pretty good. All right. Round 2. Oh, almost touched it. Round 3. Yeah, let's check it.
Although you're used to burst rather than full.
All right. Round 3. Same hole. 4. Same hole as the lower one. 5. I'm surprised that's American Eagle ammo, and that really isn't not bad. Seems all high from its point of aim, though. From the gun's point of aim. 6. 7. Went a little to the right. Might have warmed up. And 8. Okay, American Eagle, 147 grain. That was 8 shots. Walther PPQ. We're looking at center to center. 1 5/8. Let's see, 625 would be 5/8. Yeah, about 1 5/8. Up and down is not that bad. Up and down, 548. Just over a ½ inch. So those were the first 8 rounds out of the gun this morning. That's it. It might be 1.5 inches. I'd say about 1.5 inches. You agree, John?
Mm-hmm.
Looks closer to 1.5 inches right there. All right, first 8 rounds of the Walther PPQ. It's an American Eagle, 147 grain. No vertical. A little left to right, huh?
Alrighty.
That's it. Yep, right low. It's number 1. 2. Just low and to the left of it. 3, just above. Definitely spreads a little more. 4 next to that. 5. 6. 7. 8. It is gold. I can't tell if it liked that more or not. I think 4 of them went in about one spot, but 2 of them spread. So I think we'll need another group of that one. The other one was pretty definitive, the American Eagle. This is the Hornady Critical Defense. I say we should do another group of that. It did hit more of the point of aim, point of impact. May not be exactly in plane of it. There we go, now we're more in line. Yeah.
Hey, it's a nice morning. No rush. Ain't got no place else to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hitting where it points.
Here's the story. Good. When I was in California,
I just wasn't in line. All right, stop record. Interesting 8 rounds. Don't know if it settled more back in the insert or not, so we're going to have to do another test. First 3's here, last 5's there. And that was 8 rounds. Not necessarily vertical, but it is kind of a horizontal. About 2 1/4, Yeah, 2 1/4 there. 2 1/2. Closer to 2 1/2. This is the Hornady Critical Defense. 137 grain. Did not go very wide. 1 3/4 wide. 2 1/2 tall. Obviously didn't like this ammo as much. Critical Defense. The American Eagle seemed a lot nicer. We're going to do another group and find out. All right.
Good to see you, my friend.
Fire in the hole.
How you been?
Second group of the Hornady Critical Defense.
Broke apart. What?
First round. Number 2. Number 3. Yeah, still vertical.
It climbed just like the last one.
Yep, just like the last one.
It's interesting how they're climbing, though.
Yep. 4. Well, it's still in the same span. 5. 1079. We had a 1030, so you're having a large, at least a 50 feet per second velocity change in this ammo.
I have no idea how long it'll be to get it from. But
1063 on that velocity.
they basically
Yeah.
they
1059.
they did the trigger job on it.
That was the last round. Same size group. Still kind of a vertical looking group.
Tightened up a bit.
Yeah, it's not as big as it was on the last set.
On the last one, still not as round as the first. And we're armed.
Did you want to use the lab radar for the different range?
It's tagged.
Okay.
I didn't move the grain, so you're right, I should have. First round. Round 2. Touching.
1093 and 1090.
Round 3. Just above that.
1080.
Round 4.
1098.
Round 5.
1090.
6. Dropped a little on that one.
Yeah, 1094.
7.
96.
And number 8. There's your 8 rounds.
And 1107.
Wow, that one flew fast. 1090s and 1107, huh? Huh. A little bit of a vertical too. It's like third to last was here.
Yeah.
Did a couple here, 1 or 2 up there, came down here, so it is a round group. You have to put a couple more right over that to see what it is, but you're looking at about 1.5 inches. About 1.5 inches. It's not bad.
And that's with the Blazer.
Yep, the Blazer brass. All right. And the last round of the Hornady Critical Defense. 2 1/4, easily 1.5 inches. All right, 1.5 inches. We got the. We'll have to go back and look, but the American Eagle was under that,
Yeah.
was it not?
Yeah.
All right,
Just a bit.
just a bit under that. Our last group was there, so I'm just going to kind of throw the next target up right there. Yeah, right there.
You got the
Oh,
staple.
I got it.
I wonder if I could do an action shot.
You want me to count it off or what?
I could do it. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Boy, same hole on that one almost.
Nice!
One of those 15 got it really good.
Third round. Is that not the same hole, John?
It sure looks happier with this stuff.
Oh, here comes Wayne.
Fourth round. Ah, there's the spread.
Yeah.
3 in one hole. Fourth a little to the right.
Well, one hit the bullseye.
Big side down.
Number
Still a
5.
fair group, though.
Like this.
There's number 6.
Already 2.5, 3 inches.
Number 7.
Let me a little
Number 8.
You gotta
Like this is all
can't with the legs. I want you to touch each other.
Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, there we go. That's it. On.
Oh, done. That's why I was going to turn him this face to that face.
Winchester 124 grain. 8 rounds.
I don't think it's really gonna matter.
Well, because we're gonna put that band.
We're going to be on the bottom. 1. 2. Same hole. 3. Right next to it.
Oh, you did the little
4.
short
That's a group.
Can I give you a short fold there?
5.
We're gonna be going cold as soon as they're done with this.
6.
Dude, you know what the one thing the old lady doesn't let me do?
7.
Last time I
Warmed and went a little higher.
Yeah, well, she don't do it.
8. Right next to it.
You told Mac?
All right. Winchester group. We're zeroed. We're hoping under 1.5 inches. And we're just over 1.5 inches. 1 3/4 inches. About the same group. 2 groups. Same Winchester. We're getting the same grouping.
That's Winchester white box 124, right?
Yeah. And I'm questioning because I'm still getting some vertical. Huh. 1.5 inches. Let's see. Or 1 3/4 inches. Let's give a good measurement here. Yeah, it's bigger than 1.5 inches. 1 5/8, 625. Yeah. And that's more 1 3/4 inches. We're in the vicinity. Fire in the hole. Okay, number 2.
I'm one of the leaders for the chapter of the Well-Armed Woman.
Same hole.
And
Same hole?
I had the privilege
And number 3.
I saw the earlier string and something looked wrong. Hell yeah.
It's different ammo.
Yeah. Better.
Number 4. There you go.
White box?
Number 5.
There's very few guys to learn from ground zero.
Number 6.
What caliber is it?
Number 7.
the one that panics
There's a
me
lot of basic
is
stuff.
this.
And number 8.
You know, they're drawing and they're mostly
Yeah, they're putting their hand in front of the muzzle. They don't
And I
know.
have some of that.
They don't realize
Could I get you to send 3 of my reloads through and see how they print?
Sure.
You give them a revolver.
I don't like doing other people's reloads by hand, but I will do it in my machine all day long.
Yeah. You know.
There's 8 rounds. All on the bullseye. It looks about 1 inch.
Like that.
Yeah, how about 3
To
my
cock
pistol
that, to
then?
cock that hammer, they have to point it to the sky. That's like,
Just a second. And
really?
single action.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless it's
We're good. Going cold. Doop.
checkbook, yeah.
All right.
We're all tied in.
Okay.
Next set of grouping.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cruise. Good.
Looks like I went too low. Not sure how I did that, but I did. I think I'm still too low. All right.
So they set skill up at the rifle site.
Oh, nice.
So you can either shoot with pistol or 22
All
caliber.
right, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Second group. Fire in the hole.
There's a rifle range here.
Yes.
Right, I brought my AR.
Now, when you bench a gun, it should be unloaded.
Did I actually go in the same hole?
Okay.
Yeah.
You serious?
Just keep going.
You serious?
Just keep going.
Same hole? I I went down and then brought it back up.
You doing okay? Need you take a break?
Oh, okay.
See that orange thing?
I adjusted it to go down and then bring it back out of the same hole.
Wow.
Either that or they're just naturally attracted to the bullseye.
I want that target if they are.
Okay, that is actually 16 rounds on bullseye.
16. Wow.
Hey, you got a quarter, you can cover it.
It's looking like it. There was a
pretty
lot of
awesome.
through holes there. A lot of through holes.
That's awesome.
16 rounds. We gotta go
What
cold
round is
and
that?
go look at that.
Is that the Hornady?
Ouch. 16 rounds of Hornady.
And I believe this is the first 8 and this is the second 8.
Yeah, and that's only because I moved. I tried to adjust down. That was my bad. It would have been a lot smaller than that. We should do 8 more rounds of that and see how tight that group actually was. My bad. Yeah. There you go. 5/8. Okay, we'll call it 3/4. My gosh. And that's 2 8-round groups. And I moved point of aim.
With adjustment.
Yeah, that was my bad. I bet these groups are, like you said, this group and this group. Because I did move down, no question about it. So, my bad. 3/4 inch group. That was crazy.
We were going on record as saying the Walther PPQ likes this particular ammo.
And that was the Hornady. You said XTP. Boop boop. We need to do 8-round group of that thing.
Yeah.
All right, first round. Special load. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian's load. We'll call it the Brian ammo.
I've sent 50,000 of them easy.
All right.
Some guns.
Fire in the hole.
Nice. Oops. That must be a fluke. Yeah. Dang it. Okay.
It's not bad.
Number 3.
Really, if you wanted to run the 454 Concealed VFR. Okay.
Number 4.
That was weird. The first shot.
That is not uncommon, and we can talk about that, the first shot being a little off.
Cold shot.
No, not actually. Number 4. Let's find out if it continues.
Computer came here out of
Number 5.
Everything was
see
group
the
of nice.
yard line
Yeah.
because of all the weeds.
Number 6.
Nice. Pretty consistent.
Oh, yeah.
except that-
Number 7. Same hole. Number 8. Just left to all the holes. So you had 6 rounds in the same hole, 1 to the left, and the first round was low left.
Okay.
That is the hand rack round.
Yeah. Yeah.
The head height, the head gapping. So when the round chambered, the forces applied chamber in that first round was not the same forces as when it auto cycles. So whether I drop the slide or I hand rack the slide, the forces aren't the same. So I would have to do a few more tests to see if that would duplicate first round or if that was a hand rack fluke. Like it just didn't rack hard enough, you know?
I know you got stuff to do.
The cycling, when it auto cycles, it slams it in there a lot harder than when I drop the slide. So would you like 8 more on the same spot? 8 more? All right, I'm not going to move. I'll do 8 more on the same spot.
Put my gun in there and see if it's what it does.
You gotta have the mold that holds your. Mine would have worked, but it got a PPQ.
PP9.
It would have been. It has to be hollowed out for the grip.
Right, I know.
Yeah, we could have put your gun in there. No problem.
It was just a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, we brought a few more inserts, 1911 and whatever, but.
Oh, yeah, like cold.
All right. I dropped the slide. I did not hand rack it. We are now hot. All right. Number 9 round. Fire the hole. And this is a hand rack round.
What's the low?
Low right.
Low right, yeah. Good eyes.
867 on the velocity.
It is a lot lighter load. Yeah, you're 867. Our last loads were over 1,000. Okay, number 10.
You're done? Right.
Same hole, relatively center of the last.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
11.
5 times. Ooh, I'm just making power factor by 1. I'm making 120.
12.
Good.
Good. Really good.
You are consistent on your velocity, incredibly consistent.
Hey, well done, Brian.
It's the Dylan dropping the power on me. It's not like I'm hand trickling. That's my Dylan.
172. You've now gone up, variation of about 12 points.
So power factor for competition.
156, you're back down.
I'm at 126, right on the edge. But it's legal.
Well, there you
160.
go. Pretty consistent, Brian.
Real consistent. There you go.
And there's the velocity consistency and the hole too.
Both are good.
Yeah.
Impressive, Brian.
Good enough. Good enough. It's
Look at that. 152,
You beat
162.
that stuff.
I beat a lot of factory ammo, huh?
Yeah.
You ranged from 849 to 862 total velocity on those 16 rounds. Real tight.
Do you have an average?
I can pull that up.
Shooters, the range is cold. Please step
I don't want to make you do
Well,
that.
actually, I can't. I didn't start a second group, so it would blur it together with my last one. Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm just barely making power factor.
Just stay behind the yellow line.
A couple of them said reloads.
Well, there you go.
So you just made our day, my friend.
I scratched an itch.
You
then,
just,
didn't I?
yes, you did. Yes,
Here's
you
one
did.
guy's
And I wanted to-
reloads. Anyway. Yeah, there's nothing to be
Okay, I'm
ashamed
going to
about
come to
there.
this side of you, John. So the first hand rack load is right here, and that's very possible is because I dropped the slide, and then all the rest, all 7 rounds grouped up here.
Holding hands. I
So we
like it.
decided to do another 8 rounds in the same spot and see if it duplicated that hand rack load. That time the hand rack load hit here, but then it all went here. So there was a little bit difference in the hand rack load for whatever
both.
reason, and maybe bullet height or whatever. But this is a hand-loaded ammo, very impressive compared to a lot of the other ammo we've done today. And what did you say this was, Brian? 147 grain.
147.
Kind of light powder. We grouped one of the slowest on velocity, around the 849 to 862 on velocity. And we're going to look here, and yeah, 1 5/8.
I can live with that.
It's not bad. Your width is real tight.
Yeah.
Yep, but just a little. But that is 16 rounds, and you can't quite squeeze 1.5 inches. Well, no, it can't quite squeeze 1.5 inches. Real close. but not quite. You're definitely closer to 1.625.
Well,
And that's 650.
I'm not
right
that
there,
big a
so.
target shooter. I live in the world of acceptable accuracy.
Boy, out of a lot of the stuff we
That fit.
beats-
Very expensive carry ammo.
I like that. And 147 grain, which everything else we tested today did not like that grain.
Didn't like heavy. Yeah.
That's a benefit.
You ought to shoot it by hand and see how it feels.
Oh, I bet lighter.
You want to
huh?
send some of mine?
Yeah, I bet you it's a lot lighter, huh?
Yeah,
lighter
just go
recoil.
Right.
I bet it is.
Go
The
for,
velocity was a huge difference.
just feel them up, because
I got
that's why I load that way. It's all about the recoil impulse.
It is. It is. That felt recoil.
For competition, because
We could have measured that in the rest. The rest, because it breaks the shot the same every time.
Yeah.
Yours would have recoiled less than
high.
mine.
Yeah, if you watch how high the muzzle
Yes,
flies, which
correct.
is what it's all about.
Yep.
When you're shooting fast doubles in competition.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Being able to quickly come back to
I
target
tailored the
acquisition.
load. I wasn't ever going for accuracy. I just wanted to make a power factor of 125, which I'm just over, and get an impulse that allows me the fastest second shot.
There you go.
I don't have a good
Well,
size.
that'll do it.
The least crap.
That'll do it.
And well, thank you for your time. and your equipment. I appreciate that.
Cheers.
That's
Cheers. We got a photo of it.
And do you want
Your
to?
ammo. You need your ammo.
Yeah. Well, do you want to fire something? See how it feels.
Fire in the hole. 115 grain Winchester. Round one. Number two. Same hole. Number three. Just above.
$20 a month.
Number four. Same hole.
They take it out of your account.
5.
That's
Boy, we're 1286 on velocity. 1298. 6.
yeah.
7.
Come out, 2-3 times a year.
Number 8.
He's testing ammunition.
That's not too bad.
Testing ammunition. Stay out of trouble.
Quarter, inch and a half,
Same
maybe.
firearm.
It did not mind that group at all.
Different brands of ammunition. Different.
You can practice with that all day long.
Still kind of vertical the way, you know?
Bye.
All right.
I have 5 Walthers. I guess I.
Okay, I'm recording. We're armed. Fire in the hole. First round. Number 2, Remington. Just below it.
Interesting.
Number 3. Number 4.
We don't have the targets out here.
Number
We
5.
have target stands.
He told me to have space for the target.
Let me go down to the
Number
table.
6, Remington.
Christine, hi. Nice to meet you. You got yourself.
Number
into-
7.
Okay. Right now you're hot. If you would like to
And number 8.
set up a booth here and get yourself positioned where you want. But when we take our break, you can go down and put your
Yep,
target.
about middle of the road. Not super tight, but not a big spread either.
It's an inch and a quarter. It's better than some of the other stuff, and Remington has really impressed me lately.
Yeah.
Really impressed me. That's not bad. You want me to adjust down and do another group of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's adjust down and do another group then.
So bending over is an issue.
Yeah, but the broom and the dustpan
Work just as well.
work a lot faster.
Oh, yeah. I just felt when I'm walking back and forth, I pick up parts.
Here you go, John.
God, I feel like an official old person.
I
All
felt
right.
officially old when my doctor told me I shrank.
Second group.
Yeah, I'm not
Remington.
5'7", I'm 5'6".
No, you didn't shrink. The ground just got higher.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Fire in the hole. Oh, that one rose.
I keep counting that I'm the ideal weight for person.
Drop that back down.
Me too.
Must be raining at my house. I'm getting wet.
It was raining on my way here.
These spots are coming in.
They're building.
Not bad.
All right, 2 groups.
Not bad.
When you guys are ready, let me know. We'll go cold.
Alrighty. 2 groups. One above, one below.
They didn't give you a wristband.
You'll get a
Alright. First group. Then I adjusted down. Second group. None of the grouping did go into this one, so they are clearly 2 groups. It is 8 rounds and 8 rounds. 6. So 7, 8 somewhere in there. 8 in there. So got a couple doubles in there. This is the Remington 115 grain. And we're at 1-1, just over our tightest group today. So not bad on that Remington. Once again, Remington has impressed me. 1 5/8 that time that way. Still 1-1. So if it wasn't for that round right there, we'd be the same size group roughly. So I like it. There's 1-1. So 1 1/8 is 125. All right, we'll call it 1 1/8. And that one's just a little bigger than 1 1/8. You know, that, let it go. That may have been, there you go. That wind is causing some of that right now. We're getting some wind whippage. I don't know if that's going to be preventable with this cardboard. We might be done for the day, folks. Try another one. I didn't bring a stapler, you did? Good man. That's gonna call it for sure.
Alrighty.
All right, John, you fire. I'll try to get the slow-mo.
Okay, and which one is that? The
Sealer Ballot, 115. Three, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's see how quickly it's going away.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
I'll let you holster it till you're ready since it's loaded.
And look at the group. Ah, that's a Sealer Ballot. Since the rain is starting to subside a little.
You're fine.
Over there.
You should. We're gonna do you. He's got his band on.
3, 2, 1. Go for it. Finish up that group. Alrighty. It's liking this.
It's a nice
That
group.
should do it. Bring her all the way up. Eject that mag.
So fascinating.
Did you want to try hers? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's adjust up and let's throw hers in and compare the two.
Okay.
That way you can compare two
Right on the
SMB
same
loads.
target. Let's do it. Let's do it. Same brand, different grain.
Yeah.
It'll be peculiar, and apparently it liked his 147 hand load. So this one today liked the 125. Did not like the 147 as much. So peculiar, but this was a 115 and looks an inch and a quarter. It might be inch and a half, but it's a nice tight group to target.
Do you need the box in the picture at all?
Yeah, there's the last group. Sealer ballot, 115 grain. Not bad at all. Now we're going to do the 125 grain, is it?
124.
124 grain. Go ahead, John. I'm going to recycle though. All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, sealer ballot, 124 grain. Fire in the hole. First round. Just about the same hole.
Likes it.
6.
Higher.
7. Consistent on velocity, 11-14.
And there we go.
Boy, it's a hot round. You know, his hand loads were 850.
Wow.
850. This stuff's hot. You have a whole lot more felt recoil in this than his hand loads were. So both of these are sealer ballot. If I said it right anyways. 115 grain, 124 grain. It's actually comparable grouping. I'm quite surprised on the grain. And we are still within our, let's see here. Down to about an inch and a quarter. There's an inch and a quarter right there. Maybe a little bigger, inch 300. All right. And then the 124 is even tighter. Look at that. Probably an inch and an eighth. Maybe a little bigger than inch and an eighth. Inch and 3/16. 187.5, 188. Inch and 3/16. There you go. All right. All right. Look at that. Interesting. Still not as tight as that Hornady did. You know, before we leave, let's try another Hornady just because it's windy and it's nasty out here right now, to compare what these did versus that Hornady in the same environment, right? Let's try that. Let's do one more. I did not bring a target. Let's go get one.
Go ahead and shut down.
Yeah.
Grab a target real quick.
All right. All right. Took the lab radar down because we're in the rain. Fire in the hole. High right. Round 3. Same hole. 4. Same hole. 5. And 6. Through hole. Number 7. Through hole. Number 8. Through hole. That was that Hornady XTP that it liked. We did 16 rounds in a 3/4 hole. Let's see what that measures for an 8 round. We're out of here. All right, just started pouring down on us. We did our last group, didn't bring calipers. This is my phone, but we wanted to show that last group. There's a quarter right there. It's a little bigger than that, but that's it, man. There's a quarter. All right. We had that hand rack round, and then everything else looks like it printed there. We'll have to review the footage, but pretty impressive. That's that Hornady XTP again. Over and out.